In the wake of trying to understand myself better, I came across the concept of meditation, and over the course of time, it took the shape and form of self reflection. In today's episode, we will be discussing about self reflection, and that's exactly what meditation for me is. Often we tend to think that meditation is about watching your breath or watching your thoughts. Even for me, it was the same initially, but somehow it didn't seem to be fixing me internally. And that is when I started exploring other ways and measures of trying to do it a bit more deeper, such that it could help in fixing my thoughts, grounding my mind, and feeling refreshed after the session of meditation. This journey of trying to understand meditation started approximately 15 years back when I was still in high school. Back then, it started with just simple breathing exercise. But then, thoughts used to haunt me. I could never sit relaxed. And that is when, somewhere along, I got to know that you need to stop judging your thoughts and rather just be an observer. But I could never be a mere observer. Instead, I had to attend to them. So then I thought, how can that be done? And that is how I got to know about attending to your emotions before you allow your mind to relax. And then later on, it moved on to how to find solution such that my mind could be all the more restful. And eventually, it went into closing of a session with a breathing exercise. All of this is what we will be going through step by step today. It is best to start your day with meditation, ideally before sunrise. And that's because that's when your body is at the higher state of energy because it is still Vata Kala of the day, which is approximately between 4 to 6 a.m. After getting fresh in the morning, have a cup of warm water, preferably something that's infused with any nootropic or brain tonic herbs. The one that I often recommend are either Brahmi or Blue Pea. Have a cup of warm water so that it can flush off the toxins, which is the slimy kapha in your gut, and then move on to your mat. While sitting on the mat, ensure that the heel of your right leg is touching at the base of your perineum so that the circuit can be completed. The circuit that we are talking about is the one which connects your different chakras in the body. After sitting in a comfortable position, maintain a straight line posture wherein the spine is in alignment. And after that, close your eyes and place your hands in this particular mudra. Take in 3 deep inhalations and exhalation. Once you have calmed down your body and breath, get on to the next step. This next step is the most crucial one because that is what helps in preventing the sense organs from constantly getting stimulated and thereby avoiding distractions. For this, you need to withdraw your mind or manas from the 5 sense organs and the conscious part of your brain. So imagine that you're withdrawing from the conscious part of your brain and then your eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and the skin, which is the largest sense organ on your body. Withdraw and concentrate your thoughts at the center of your being, which is the Ajna Chakra. Once you have done that, you will feel a sense of lightness, a lightness wherein you are not constantly stimulated or your sense organs are not constantly functioning. After doing the same, take another 3 deep breaths. Once you're done with that, the first question that you need to ask yourself is, how are you today? When you're trying to address the real raw emotion that you're experiencing at that particular point of time. It can be calmness, peace, joy, feeling of elation, or it can be sorrow, grief, low mood, anger, frustration, or irritability. Identify the emotion that you can resonate the most with. Once you have done that, it is called acknowledgement of your real raw emotion. Once you have done this kind of acknowledgement, then it is about finding the root cause or where it is stemming from. What exactly or which of the events are triggering this particular thought? It could be something that happened the previous day, or it could be a lingering issue deep down within you. Address it, and identify where it is coming from. So that is the second step. Once you've identified what event is triggering it, it's something that happened with your spouse, some conversation with a second person, or something that happened in the office. Once you have identified that, try to identify what can you do about it. Is it something under your control? Then what can you do about it today? And going forward, ideally, what should it look like? So then you have gotten to the third stage, which is solution. So before letting it go completely, you're giving yourself that opportunity to find solution. And once you have that, you'll also feel a lot at rest. And then you will see that your mind or your thoughts are not so restless. This is called self-reflection, when you're trying to reflect upon your thoughts. Acknowledgement, identification, solution, and then letting go. Once you have done this, you will see that your mind is much more at rest, and at this particular point of time, you're perfectly fit to start watching your breath. Once you're done with these steps of self-reflection, it is time for us to move on to the simple breathing exercise, yet very powerful in calming down our mind, which is pranayam. Anulom Vilom Pranayam. The ratio that I often recommend to our patients are 5:5:10. You're inhaling over 5 counts, holding it over 5 counts, and exhaling over double the time, which is 10 counts. Try doing this breathing over 11 counts, wherein one count of inhalation, hold, exhalation, followed by again inhalation, hold, exhalation. You start from the left, hold, exhale through the right, again inhale through the right, hold, and exhale through the left. Once you're done with this is counted as one round. Try doing 11 counts of this breathing, and you'll see how relaxed, positive, and sorted you come out after the session. This particular method of meditation has worked wonders for most of our patients, including myself, wherein I feel my day is incomplete, or rather, I cannot really start my day without this session with myself. I hope you all try it out and let me know how you find it.